You will be genuinely shocked by this video. The world's wealthiest corporation, Blackrock, is driving up the price of the XRP Ripple token. Yes, you heard correctly. That's precisely what's taking place at the moment. Our moment has finally arrived, and nobody anticipated it. Although XRP's price is already skyrocketing, this is only the beginning. According to experts, Blackrock has the potential to drive XRP's price up to $35,000. Quite awesome, isn't it? Watch this video through to the end. The aim is to get right to the point. Notice, following a startling update on X released by crypto influencer Altcoin Gordon, the XRP community is experiencing renewed speculation. Gordon, a senior contact at Blackrock, the biggest asset management in the world, said that ultra-wealthy clients are now expressly inquiring about XRP, especially those with net worths over $50 million. The message touched a nerve among XRP enthusiasts who had long conjectured about institutional adoption, despite the fact that it was anecdotal and lacking concrete proof. Gordon promised future updates but left the specifics unclear, suggesting that a big breakthrough involving XRP might be on the horizon. BlackRock's engagement in any asset is a seismic shift for many in the cryptocurrency sector. This company develops investment strategies for banks, governments, and pensions around the world and oversees more than $10 trillion in global assets. BlackRock frequently dominates a new market rather than merely participating in it. Its introduction of spot ETFs for Bitcoin and Ethereum was a sea change, drawing in billions of dollars in fresh investment and advancing the acceptance of those assets. In actuality, the assets of BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF and its Ethereum counterpart have already topped $44 billion and $4.2 billion, respectively, outpacing those of other companies such as Franklin Templeton. This leads us to the XRP rumors that are currently circulating. Even though BlackRock hasn't introduced or even applied for an XRP ETF yet, the suggestion of client interest raises suspicions, and rightfully so. The XRP community has always maintained that its coin is scalable, quick, borderless, and designed for institutional use. Now that the SEC case is virtually over and the law is becoming more clear, it would seem appropriate for institutions to investigate more closely. The notion that the most prestigious customers of BlackRock are asking questions about XRP lends credence to the notion that institutional demand may soon turn into institutional action. It helps to define what an ETF is in order to comprehend why this is important. Investors can obtain exposure to an asset through an exchange-traded fund, ETF, without actually owning it. In terms of cryptocurrency, this implies that you can invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or possibly XRP without having to deal with exchanges or create a wallet. ETFs are safe, regulated, and well-known to traditional investors, particularly those with sizable funds. To the larger financial community, BlackRock's offering of an XRP ETF would be a statement of great confidence and respectability. Additionally, it would make it simple to access billions of dollars in institutional finance. This idea has already been conjectured by industry professionals. In the past, ETF shop president Nate Geraci has stated that he thinks BlackRock would eventually pursue an XRP ETF, and if it does, it will most likely outperform rivals. Similar to what happened with Bitcoin and Ethereum, supporters of XRP have frequently cited unsubstantiated clues like management changes or trademark registrations as potential signs of an impending move. However, if accurate, this new allegation implies that interest is driven by BlackRock's own clientele and is not just speculative. The mere prospect of BlackRock joining the XRP market has revitalized a community that has endured years of doubt, even though critics are right to demand evidence. Regulatory disputes have frequently hampered XRP's value. However, BlackRock might change the storyline overnight if it perceives sufficient institutional desire to intervene. The real inflow of substantial capital from some of the world's wealthiest investors is the reason, not just the hype. Regardless of whether BlackRock takes any action anytime soon, this incident serves as a reminder that cryptocurrency trends may change rapidly and that XRP may already be gaining acceptance in areas that are most important. Quite crazy, isn't it? Here's the problem though. This is only the start. We're talking about more than simply a price pump if BlackRock even suggests a move into XRP. We are discussing a complete market upheaval. And you won't believe the predictions made by leading cryptocurrency analysts. According to others, XRP has the potential to set new records, and you'll be astounded by the statistics they're displaying. As a result, the optimistic sentiment surrounding XRP is intensifying to unprecedented levels, and the voices in the cryptocurrency community are becoming more audacious. The timeline has been illuminated by tweets from prominent traders and influencers, all of which are echoing the same message. For XRP, Something huge is on the horizon. With assurance, Amanx declared, the bull market is back. Jack the Ripper, meanwhile, kept it succinct and impactful. Keep XRP in hand. Steph expressed the same attitude when he begged followers, please tell me you're still holding XRP. These aren't merely remarks. They are signs of increased self-assurance, a surge of hope that might be the start of an extraordinary run. Brett even cited a statement made by President Donald Trump. Go out there and buy stocks right away. This country is about to take off like a rocket. How these whale movements affect the price of XRP holds the key to the solution. Whales' activities can indicate trust in an asset's future potential when they amass significant quantities of it. In this instance, the transfer took place as the price of XRP was rising, indicating that these major participants might be expecting even larger profits. These acquisitions have the potential to cause a market ripple, attracting smaller investors who observe the whale's actions and choose to follow suit. The price may rise even further as a result of this buying frenzy. Theories on this move are rife in the XRP community. Some suggest that it might be an over-the-counter transaction in which substantial amounts of assets are exchanged without affecting the pricing on the open market. Others are more upbeat, speculating that this transfer signals the start of a significant bull run and that these whales are getting ready for it. Anyway, one thing is obvious. When whale populations begin to grow, it may set off a domino effect. They have an indisputable impact on the market, and their actions have the power to significantly alter prices. These significant transactions only serve to highlight the growing trust in XRP's future, especially in light of its already strong institutional acceptance and the continued cooperation with important businesses. It's obvious that the whales are closely monitoring XRP's potential, and you should too, whether this is a portent of things to come or just another blip on the radar. The only thing left to ask is, what do you think about that? Do you have high hopes for the XRP Ripple token? What do you think will happen? Tell me in the space provided for comments. I'd like to know. Consequently, this concludes the video. I appreciate you watching. Please remember to hit the like button, leave a comment with your ideas or questions, and, most importantly, remember to subscribe if you found the information informative and enjoyable.